This food was nice, eh? It was very nice. Hi, everybody. I can't even speak English very well now. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share down below. Um, as I'm standing here, I'm just thinking about my past life, things that actually happened in my life. So I'm just thinking about this guy I was actually dating. We dated for years, to be exact, 5 years. Once you get to know the person for a long time, I would say you start feeling comfortable. You take the person as a best friend, as a brother, as everything. So now, I really trusted my man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Up until there was this one time, it was on a Saturday. So on weekends, he was not working. So it was on a Saturday. He was like, I'm going out. There's some few errands that I need to run. Okay, I'm not gonna ask him what errands. I mean, we're staying together, you understand, and I trust my man. There's this thing of guys, they'll be like, if you don't trust me, how am I gonna be loyal to you? But once you trust him too much, he feels like so comfortable. And then it's 7, 8 in the evening, 9 o'clock in the evening. My boyfriend is not coming home. Then I took my phone and I dialed his number. Now he answered, baby. I was like, it's late. Where are you? Like, I haven't heard from you the whole day since you left the house. And he was like, no, I'm coming. Please make sure the house is clean and I'm sure there's food because I'm bringing somebody with me. I was like, oh, okay. I was so excited. I was like, okay. He's not that kind of a guy who always brings friends in the house. But then I was like, obviously, he's bringing a friend. 30 minutes later, the knock, they came in. He came inside with a woman. Okay. I was so comfortable. Obviously, when he brings a woman to our house, it should be the sister. I couldn't know all of his family members. Like, we are not married, remember? So now, what happened is the fact that the lady greeted, and then, yeah, it was fine. The conversation was flowing. And then my man was like, okay, honey, can you please make food for the visitor? He didn't introduce her yet. I said, no problem. I went to the kitchen. We made food. I made food, yeah. And then after that, I went to the lounge and give both of them the food because my man was also not in the house the whole day. Probably he was spending the whole day with this woman, which I think is the family. So now, something was so odd because now my man was not sitting next to me. He was sitting next to this lady. Even if it's your cousin, it's your sister, it's your niece or whatsoever. Like, I don't think you would just let me sit there alone and then if you go to the bathroom, you come back, you sit next to her. You go to the kitchen. And the body language, they were so close. Like, even when they have like a conversation, they're talking about something, their voices were so down, so low, to the extent that I couldn't even hear a word they were saying. But then it's fine. Then after that, I think now it was after 10, 10:30. So my man was like, okay, honey, let me just come. He still didn't introduce her. But then it's fine. We will deal with this after, right? He was like, let me accompany her out. So I'll be back. I was like, no problem. Let's just say after 10, like 10:30. 11 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock. Hi, Bo. My husband is not home. It's 12 o'clock. Now I'm just worried that something might have happened to him or whatsoever. So let me call him again. No, he answered the call nicely. No, baby, I'm on my way. I'm coming. 12:30, he was still on his way. 1 o'clock, he came. So I asked him, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Like, who is that? Because you're supposed to say, listen, my baby, this is my sister, do you understand what I mean? He said, okay, I think it's the time now I actually come clean to you about everything. The lady I came here with is actually my girlfriend. What a slap. What a big slap on my face. I was like, no, man, what are you saying? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's my girlfriend. I've been dating her for like a year now, and I wanted you guys to meet, but I didn't know how to do it. So that's how I actually came up with the plan that okay, let me come with her as a friend, and then after she left, then I can talk to you. Cause at the end of the day, I know you're gonna forgive me. Can you see the advantage these guys are using? I was like, I'm gonna forgive you. So you are bringing your side chick in my house, in our house. What kind of a nonsense is this? Like, is your brain working well? Like, is your brain functioning? He was like, yeah. I said to him, you disrespected me to the core. I can't even sleep next to you. I can't even look at you right now. Like you take me like I don't know. You know what is that man said? He said to me, I know I'm wrong. I know I did wrong. I apologize, but I don't apologize for bringing her here because at the end of the day, I'm not losing you and I'm not losing her. I was like, are you serious right now? He was like, yes. I said, okay, fine. Hence, you are so confident that you are not losing either one of us. You're gonna lose me because I'm done with you. Like, I'm really done with you. He was like, are you serious? Because I'm not gonna beg you. I will. Just like that. I was like, I'm serious. I didn't ask you to beg me because already by bringing another woman into this house, I mean, that's disrespect. So why should I even expect you to beg me? But like, no, it's fine. You can do whatever you want to do. I packed my bags that night. It was midnight, something like that. I packed my bags. I left. I went to my cousin's house. I slept there. The guy never called me. He never SMS'd me. And then after 2 days, I was like, I can't be staying with my cousin. Like, the house is too small and I'm not comfortable. I'm not doing things that I used to do. Let me go back to my house, right? When I got there, he was not there because I have my own keys, right? I opened. Okay, the house was a mess. I was bored. I cleaned the house and then I didn't cook. He came back from work. He was like, I knew you were going to come back. Why would I waste my time begging you and so on? Because what you are doing right now is overreacting. Then I said to myself, no, man, this guy is very serious. Then I was like, okay, listen, what's going to happen now? I think you're going to choose between me and the lady you came with. And he was like, are you sure you really want me to do that? I was like, yes, I'm sure. Okay, hence you actually came up, and I'm glad you are the one who's telling me to choose, which is something I was not willing to do. I was not gonna do. But hence you are telling me to choose, then it's not a problem. I'm gonna choose. I sat down nicely, waiting for his response. Like, who is it? Oh, hopefully, in my mind, I thought he was gonna choose me because we've been together for years. We went through a lot. Like, he said, I'm choosing that lady. I'm not going to explain to you why, because I'm a man. A man doesn't really owe any explanation to any woman. So I'm choosing her. So the only thing that we need to do now is to discuss how are we going to go about everything, because we've been staying together for years. The things that we have in this house, we actually kind of buy them, both of us. We bought them, like we were doing everything together. So I don't mind. I can even leave the car. I can, and just go and stay with her. I was like, this man is serious. That guy that night, he didn't sleep with me. So I actually noticed that he was no longer sleeping in the house. These 3 days I was at my cousin's place, he was not longer sleeping there. He was sleeping at that woman's house. He moved to that girl, and then we actually decided that, oh, okay, it's fine. We're going to split everything that we have. But he left me just like that. Do you hear me? Just like that. Up until this day, I'm shocked. For me to trust a man after that, it was so difficult. I was like, how am I going to trust a man again? How am I going to fall in love again? How am I going to be able to love anybody after this thing that actually I went through? But then it was a lesson, because you need to understand that you can be with someone for years, yet you don't know the person. So you must be very, very careful in anything that you do, whoever you are seeing or whoever you are dating. Just Use your brains, baby. Use your brains. But then it's true what they say. Another man's trash is another man's button. Oh, English. But okay, yeah, it is what it is. Cause girl, these niggas who treated us so badly, when they look at us right now, they be like, girl, I made a mistake. I was young. I'm sorry. Can we get back together with who? Bitch, calm down. I ain't playing that game. So yeah, I think I have to thank him for leaving me because obviously they were not happy after the whole saga thing because they broke up again. Now he's all over the street now looking for love again. Don't take our love for granted. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to my story while I'm standing at the door, kitchen door, looking at everybody going up and down. The weather is beautiful. I will see you guys next time.